Kendall, are there any advantages for getting Power BI certifications? And I saw Matthew commenting on some stuff. I don't know if he was maybe targeting this a little bit, but there is a blog post that Matthew did. Let's see if I can find it real quick.
It's a really good blog post too.
Yes.
That kind of
thoughts on certification. Here it is.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, that is in the chat.
Good.
Yeah, I would say read that blog post. It's very thoughtful. Some of that's going to be dependent on your scenario overall. So are you, is it related to your actual job? So like on the Microsoft side, when I was in support, there were things that they put in place that said, hey, you have to have this certification. And so it was a job requirement to get it. Thankfully, the role I'm in now doesn't have that. So, yeah. So, and then the other thing, if you're applying for a job, do they have that as a requirement? Yeah. You had a thought, or?
No, same thing, right? In my previous role, we had to get certification. So I think I took some tests, and fortunately, I got lucky and passed them because I'm the worst test taker in the world. So.
Well, so you and I took the Power BI certification when we didn't have to. We just decided we probably should take it. That was the old, not the DA 100, but the one before that. And man, we were sweating that one. Oh, we were sweating. I'm bad at tests. So me personally, I don't like taking certifications just because it's not necessarily, sometimes also there's always more than one way to do something. And with the certification, you're like, well, how do they want me to answer this? And it's like, well, so.
Because we passed though. We passed.
We did pass. We passed with a lot of room as well, so I was happy about that. For the DA 100, I'm personally not looking to take that.
I don't ever plan on taking a certification test again in my life. Ever.
Same here.
You heard it here. Never ever.
Yep. So Kendall said something that hasn't been updated on my thing yet, but he said my current job forced my team to learn Power BI, and they didn't provide any training. So it's been going to YouTube for the past year. So the other thing I would say on Microsoft Learn, they've got all the Learn content for the DA 100. And so that's something you could go through. It's fairly, it's introductory. It's not deep, but it's a fairly good thing to stick with. So Alex put the link in there. The master of links. Well, so he just had the link for Learn itself. So now one thing I will say is trying to find that content on Learn has always been a challenge for me, because you can't just do a general search for it. Like there is a landing page that they have. It's a long link, and I need to make a short link for that. But that's a good place to start. And then obviously
stuff is good though.
Yeah, that content for the DA 100 was really good. Kudos to the person that did a tech review on that, whoever that was. But I
wonder, was it Adam?
No, some guy helped with that. That's a good place to start. Obviously, as you said, there's lots of YouTube stuff out there from a lot of different channels. Content has definitely gone into overgear with the whole lockdown stuff. So lots of great information out there. There's courses out there too. Like we've got courses as well. Definitely. Now, with all that being said though, for learning it, yes, absolutely. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to take the certification.